JetBlue goes around at JFK and then blames it on the controller. Is it really the controller's fault? Let's take a look.
Tower JetBlue 1794, RNAV 13 left Zulu.
JetBlue 1794, King Sarah, course from Kilburn, holding heavy 330, we're neighborhood port traffic in sight, 7 miles ahead at 2900. Runway 13 left, 12004, clear line.
So JetBlue's an arrival inbound from San Jose, Costa Rica. It's flying the 13 left, runway 13 left Zulu approach. Kind of a funky approach into JFK, where you follow lights all the way down and then make this sharp right turn into 13 left. One of the challenges for the controllers is usually they're using two arrival runways, 22 left and 13 left. And the 13 left final almost always has a tailwind all the way down the base leg. So JetBlue's been vectored behind a heavy jet, and the controller's trying to establish visual separation because he's concerned about compression on the final approach course. A daily occurrence at JFK.
Clear to land, runway 13 left, and we'll let you know if we see the heavy, JetBlue 1794.
1794, you see that 330?
Negative, we're looking. We got him on the transponder, but we don't have a visual yet.
Total Canarsie at 2000.
Okay, so JetBlue's, asked again, do you see the heavy jet in front? And his response is we have him on the transponder. The transponder he's referring to is his TCAS, the Terminal Collision Avoidance System. Great tool for a pilot, but for a controller, we can't use that for separation. It's kind of like the pilot's radar, and as controllers, we can only use our radar, and we can't allow a pilot or a flight crew to use their radar to visually separate. Let's see what happens next.
Okay.
Still looking for him.
JetBlue 1794.
No problem.
And we're going to try one more time.
JetBlue 1794 to the 330, short final, you see it yet?
JetBlue 1794, negative.
Still looking for him, no luck.
JetBlue 1794, do you see the traffic? Short final, 13 left.
JetBlue 1794, traffic is now in sight.
JetBlue 1794, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Okay, so they've established visual separation, which essentially means if JetBlue gets closer than 5 miles to the preceding arrival, he's visually separating himself from that airplane to avoid the wake turbulence. Mission accomplished by the controller. Except?
Yeah, we'll do our best, JetBlue 1794. We're on an approach.
So the pilot says, we'll do our best. Like, we're not really going to accept the responsibility of maintaining visual separation. So now the controller's kind of stuck in a bit of a pickle, but he doesn't really know what's happening.
Okay, I need an answer in the affirmative or negative, JetBlue 1794. Can you or not?
We would like to stay under your radar surveillance, so negative. We're on an approach, JetBlue 1794.
I don't understand what you're saying here.
So the pilots basically said, I'm not going to take the responsibility of visual separation. Like, that's why the government's paying you, sir, to separate us. And the controller said, well, I don't really understand what you mean, because you kind of said, I have them, and then you said negative. So let's see what happens.
We lost visuals. Are we clear to land on runway 13 left, JetBlue 1794? JetBlue 1794, we're going around.
Okay, so JetBlue lost the visual, but by that point, the preceding arrival was on the ground. So he technically could have gotten a visual approach and a landing clearance. But unfortunately, JetBlue goes around. I wonder why.
JetBlue 1794, we're flying the published mist out of 3200 or 4000.
What's that? JetBlue 1794?
Yeah, flying the published mist right now, going to 4000.
JetBlue 1794, maintain 3000, turn left heading 110.
Okay, we'll go to 3000 and turn it to 310, left turn.
110.
110, JetBlue 1794.
1794, contact near approach 1359er.
359, register who?
JetBlue 1794, 1359er.
359, JetBlue 1794.
Okay, so JetBlue just went around. Overflew 13 left. He's turned left to a 110 heading, stopped at 3,000, and now he's being treated like a departure. The approach control now has the responsibility, the second time, of vectoring JetBlue back to the airport. I'm thinking they're going to put him on a different approach this time. Make it a little easier for everybody. But here's where things get spicy.
JetBlue 1794 out of 3,800 for 3,000 heading 110.
JetBlue 1794, New York approach. Expect vectors for the, standby. They got another departure rolling.
Standing by, JetBlue 1794.
JetBlue 1794 is going to be vectors for the RNAV X-ray to runway 22 left approach. Tango is current.
Okay, RNAV 22 left X-ray, picking up Tango, JetBlue 1794.
So JetBlue's being vectored around now for 22
turn left heading 040, contact approach on 125.7.
040, 257, JetBlue 1794.
Approach JetBlue 1794 with 3,000 and heading 040.
JetBlue 1794, New York approach, thank you. Speed 210, expecting the RNAV X-ray 22 left.
Okay, 210.
JetBlue 1794, expect direct cabin.
We'll expect that, JetBlue 1794.
JetBlue 1794, they just need to know, what was the reason for the go-around?
To be honest with you, the tower controller was very distracting, kept on asking us if we had visual separation with the aircraft in front of us, and we were looking and basically distracted us from flying the approach.
JetBlue 1794, was that in the turn, or was that mostly on the straight and on the towards Canarsie?
It was basically on the whole profile of the approach. He asked a number of times. I advised him that we're looking. At one point we got him in sight, and then we lost him, and I believe I advised him of that. But it basically distracted us, and we were not able to be fully configured by 1,000 feet.
No problem. JetBlue 1794, Roger. And was it proceeding? Were you preceded by a heavy jet there in front, or was it something else?
Affirmative. I believe it was an A330.
Roger, thank you very much.
Okay, so JetBlue basically said, it's all the controller's fault. He made me find this heavy jet I was following. The question was, why was the controller trying to have him follow the heavy jet, or why was he trying to make sure that he saw him? Let's see what happens.
JetBlue 1794, turn left heading 310.
Left turn 310, JetBlue 1794.
And back towards JFK it comes.
Proceed direct to Capit. You're 5 from Capit. Cross Capit at above 2,000, 900. Cleared on X-ray 22 left.
Direct Capit at or above 2,900. Clear for the RNAV 22 left, JetBlue 1794.
JetBlue 1794, speed is 180 until 7 mile final. Tower 119 plane 1.
180 to 7 out, over to tower, JetBlue 1794. Tower, JetBlue 1794, RNAV X-ray 22 left.
JetBlue 1794, King Tower, wind 200x5, runway 22 left, settle in.
Clear to land, 22 left, JetBlue 1794.
Kind of sounds like the same controller, doesn't it? JetBlue comes in to land, gets talked off the runway. Let's hear what happens.
JetBlue 1794, taxi Juliet, right on Zulu. Hold short of taxiway hotel.
Juliet, Zulu, short hotel, JetBlue 1794.
JetBlue 1794, what's your gate number?
524.
JetBlue 1794, Roger. And when able, can you say the reason for the miss on 13 left earlier?
Yeah, I told the departure controller, whoever the controller was on our approach coming into 13 left, it was very distracting. He contacted us numerous times out looking for an A330. We didn't have it in sight, and when we eventually did have it in sight, we lost it a little while after. He asked again, and by that time, because of all the distracting radio calls while we were trying to fly the approach, we were not able to have the aircraft properly configured by the required 1,000 feet.
Okay, copy, unstable.
Okay, copy, unstable? I think this is a case of be careful what you ask for, because you may not like the answer. So why was the controller going through hoops to get JetBlue to see the heavy jet? Because once he loses that 5 miles of separation front to back, he's got to send the airplane around. His technique was interesting. Might not have been the one I used. I mean, I figure once I get to almost those 5 miles, there are other choices. You can use vertical, make sure he's 1,000 feet above him, have him continue on the approach. A lot of other choices. Not the ones he chose. And the pilot, you know what? If you fly the RNAV into 13 left, you got to expect that you're going to be following heavy jets a lot at a JFK. This is pretty standard. It happens all the time. That's what happened. And I'm Kennedy Steve.